Welcome to Game On, presented by KIG Insurance. I'm Drew Miller. This is a video series all about promoting small businesses. Holidays are here. The best time to be supporting our small businesses now. So get out, be safe, buy your presents from them. And got a great guest on today. He is the co-founder of Create to See and No Dirty Earth. He is an entrepreneur, and he is, just like me, an alumni hockey player for Michigan State. Please help me welcome John Sztykiel. Steek, thanks for
All
coming
right.
on.
Hey,
I
Drew,
appreciate
great
it.
to be here.
Yeah, no, I
Thanks for having
appreciate
me
it.
on. You got guts.
Yeah, no, it's great to help out small businesses, but it's also great to talk to a fellow alumnus of Michigan State hockey team. So go green there.
Well, I tell you what, life never changes, but how you grow up and what you learn. I will say this, my 4 years at Michigan State were just unreal, both from a
Yeah,
hockey perspective and a personal perspective. Just unreal.
no, it's great.
Still,
My
still
goal
going
out,
forward with it.
yeah. So my goal out of this is to get out as much information about No Dirty Earth and Create to See as possible to the viewers. So first question, who is Create to See and No Dirty Earth?
Well, Created to See is simply, it's a small company I co-founded with my wife. And what we do is we focus on creating companies or investing or working with startups where their focus is around first a better planet or a better world and then making money. As I tell people, we are definitely a for-profit company, but our number one focus is to create a better world first, which actually forces you to execute a lot of very good business disciplines. And from that, one of our startups is No Dirty Earth.
And that's great. So No Dirty Earth, just maybe get a little bit more into, you guys have a couple different products that you provide, and let's just talk a little bit more about those. You have No Dirty Air and No Dirty Water. I mean, today the earth is so important to us, and it's a very big topic. So just talk a little bit about the two different products you have that are underneath of that No Dirty Earth.
And the two cores underneath that, as you said, are No Dirty Water and No Dirty Air. And let's first talk about No Dirty Water. It's really simple. It's great water or no dirty water anytime, anywhere. So we're focused on technology and business processes to provide really inexpensive water treatment, water purification systems to I would say, the forgotten people, the middle, the lower income, the disadvantaged in developing countries where they don't have access to clean water. I mean, the crazy thing is over 12,000 people die a day of water-related issues. In the US today alone, over 80% don't trust the water from their tap. And so No Dirty Water is simple. It's around technology that provides great water anytime, anywhere. And then No Dirty Air is simply around disinfection, sanitization, odor killing, and it gets back, the air we breathe is critically important. And if we don't take care of the air, whether it be in our hotel room, our apartment, our car, our house, etc., and honestly, we're gonna have a bit of a lousy life. My previous life as CEO of a public company, I was gone, over 7 years traveling, okay, in 30 years. If there's one thing that kept me up at night, was lousy odors in a hotel room. I'm thinking, okay, what am I breathing? How sick am I going to get?
Yeah.
But it's simple. Great water, great air, anytime, anywhere.
No, that's a great explanation, and I know how you feel about living in a hotel with playing hockey. I was in a lot of hotels and a lot of the same feelings that you had. What am I breathing here, and what kind of water am I drinking?
Yeah, what kind of bed am I getting into? It's like,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
this is not going to be a good night.
yeah, no, for sure. So you talked a little bit about who this can help, but right now you are already selling this product, and who are your clients right now that are buying it, and who do you hope to be reaching to get this and have them implement it into their everyday life?
Our current primary focus is in the RV and the outdoor adventure space. That space is exploding right now, not just because of COVID, but for a number of reasons. And what's interesting is the water or the treatment of water. Nobody's really done anything in that area, in the RV or the outdoor adventure space, over the last 30, 40 years. So it's open territory, it's prime territory. What's also interesting, what's come out of that though, is we're also going to be bringing some products to market, which won't be so much water treatment systems, but will be like a 10-liter box of water, then a refillable box of water, because part of our passion is to eliminate the single-use plastic water bottle. I mean, less than 20%, or I should say just slightly more than 20% of plastic water bottles are recycled. And they say by the year 2030, or no, it's 2050, by the year 2050, there'll be more weight in the oceans than what there are of the sea creatures that live there from a plastic perspective. Just nuts.
Yeah, that is. No,
Yeah.
it's great that you have the ambition and the drive and the knowledge to reach and help our planet this way. And yeah, I mean, the people out there, once they know about it and the people are looking for it, I think that there's solutions that you're providing that are really going to help. So we want to get this out to those people that are looking for it. And yeah, so that's great. All right, so finding this product, you have it online. You're all based online.
Yep.
So I will put your information in the show notes, but just let everyone know what your websites are, so they know that.
You know, it's pretty simple. It's nodirtyair.com and nodirtywater.com.
Perfect.
You know, and I will say this, you know, we're a bit of a contrarian in what we do, but you know, typical marketing says you never use a negative to start, but no is no. You know, so when we talk great water anytime, anywhere, no dirty water. Great air anytime, anywhere, no dirty air. So it's nodirtywater.com, nodirtyair.com.
Yeah. So being a businessman, you came from growing up playing hockey and went to Michigan State, as we talked. So is there anything that you learned from hockey and being a goaltender that you are able to transition and use that knowledge to help you in the business world?
You know, and it's interesting that you asked that, because today, you know, because change happens so fast and information gets transmitted so quickly. Like, for example, I read a data point that said the average human touches their cell phone, or, you know, 2,300 times a day. But when I was really young playing peewees in hockey, I had a great coach. And he said, Steeks, you know, they're going to hit you probably 95% of the time. And I know you played forward, but he said most forwards don't know what they're doing. They're either going to hit you or they're going to shoot wide of the net because they got their head down. But he said the key, though, is to anticipate, or how you stop the first shot, so you stop the second shot at least 85% of the time. So you stop the first shot 95% of the time, you stop the second shot 85% of the time, which means you're probably going to have a save percentage of 0.9 or above. Today, actually, you should be at 0.92 or above, you know, to get to the NHL, etc. But what he was focusing on was the future. He said, even though you're stopping the first shot, you've got to be thinking ahead. Like Wayne Gretzky said, I don't skate to where the puck is, I skate to where the puck should be. So
Mm-hmm.
playing goalie really taught me to think about the future. So now today I look at data, I have intuition, and I'm a firm believer that leadership is expected to see the future and create it. Yeah, that's one thing I impart upon my kids when I do public speaking, etc. That leadership is to see the future and create it. And honestly, if we take the time just to slow down and think, you look at the data, you look at intuition, and you talk to sharp people like yourself, it's amazing how clear the future is. But you got to just observe, look at data, slow down, and connect.
No,
So, you know, it's interesting. And I learned that playing goalie. You know, I
that's
wasn't
great.
just stopping the first shot. I had to stop the second shot after that. And honestly, it was like, who knows?
No, that's great. I think that I do the same thing. I try to take my hockey life and transition that into the business world and take the things that help me be successful with hockey and try to be successful with business. So that's some great insight, and it's great to learn about your products that you are so passionate about. Create to see, and obviously with the no dirty air and no dirty water, you're onto something for sure. I'm going to do my part to help get that out there. And right now, I mean, with the climate change, the world needs us, and these are the products that are going to help take that the fight to the pollution and everything else. It's going to be a great being part of the solution, and that's what you are. So, Steek, I appreciate you coming on today. Game On viewers, make sure that you check out some of the other interviews with small businesses on Drew Miller Insurance YouTube page. And happy holidays, everyone. And Steve, once again, thanks so much for coming on.
All right. Well, hey, thank you very much. I appreciate you jumping out there and doing this, and happy holidays to everybody. Thank you very much.
Thanks.